Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud, hammer in the air. Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better. Voltron transform to DX Don. Mega and off-scene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I slow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke full of steam on any given night. How short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Well, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back. Happy New Year. It is time once again for Am I on the Air? What is going on? 2017 is in the house, and we're here for our very first episode of the new year. This is Am I on the Air? I'm your host, Don Mega, and this is Season 14, Episode 1. Tonight's show is titled Rebirth. You know, it's a new year, it's a new time, and it's a whole fresh slate of entertainment news to bring you, kicking us off here. You know, December 23rd was the last episode I brought you guys. The episode, I Am One with the Force is with me, where we talked about Star Wars Rogue One and pretty much everything leading up to Christmas time. Well, since that episode, we've now had Christmas. I hope everybody had a great Christmas out there. For those of you that don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you all had a happy holiday. We've also had, of course, New Year's, and I hope everybody had a really good New Year's. Like we talked about in the last episode, 2016 was a year of definite ups and downs. But I think we're all happy to put that behind us now and start 2017 off fresh. And that's what we're doing here. We took a couple weeks off to just kind of enjoy the holidays with family and friends and kind of realign. And now it's time to get back to business. So here we are. We're broadcasting live here from the Red Dragons Radio Studios. It is our normal Sunday night. It is January the 8th, and we're here to bring you up to speed in the latest and greatest in entertainment news. I got 3 movie reviews for you. We're going to be talking about Assassin's Creed. We're going to talk about Why Him, and we're going to talk about Underworld. Blood Wars. Sorry, I totally spaced what the hell I was talking about there for a second. See, I'm a little rusty, man. It's been a couple weeks. So I got 3 big movie reviews for you. Tonight was the Golden Globe Awards. It was pretty cool. I agree with some winners. I don't agree with some others, but we're definitely going to run down the Golden Globe Awards as well. A couple sad things that went down in the last couple weeks. And stay tuned at the end of the episode. I'm going to actually play a track here tonight I'm really excited about. This is a friend of mine I used to work with a couple years ago. Really, really cool cat. And he's been getting into the music game. It's something he's been into for a long time, and things are starting to pop off for him. My boy Skinny, and he's got a really cool track called Page a Day. It's a new single that's just been released, got a music video, everything going for it. And this show is all entertainment, baby. We talk about movies and news on television, and we do the occasional music thing as well. And whenever we get a chance, we like to spread that love. So stay tuned at the end of the episode. I'm going to be playing that track, Page a Day, at the end of the show to take us out. So lots of stuff to pay attention to. Of course, once again, I have to shout out Red Dragons Assemble. If you haven't listened to our latest episode of that, head on over to reddragonsradio.com and click on the Red Dragons Assemble page and listen to our latest episode there. And with all that being out the way, let's go ahead and jump into our movie reviews. Starting off first with Assassin's Creed. This is a movie I've been looking forward to ever since they announced it. I'm a big gamer, and I actually don't play Assassin's Creed. I've never played any of these games, but this movie sounded really cool. And Michael Fassbender was involved. He was a producer. He actually had a lot of investment into this movie. And I was like, okay, I think they're going to do some pretty cool stuff. When this year started, everybody was saying this was going to be the year that it turned around for video game movies, right? We had Warcraft, didn't quite hit the mark. Some people liked it a lot. Not a lot of people liked it very much. It was a very divided movie. Did really well overseas, but did not catch on over here in the U.S. I didn't care for it very much. And then after Warcraft kind of failed to do its thing, everybody said, well, it's going to be Assassin's Creed. And, well, unfortunately, it's not Assassin's Creed. The reviews started coming out for it, and people were just ripping this movie and saying flat out, don't go see it. Don't do it. Don't go see it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your money. But of course we still had to go see it. So I gathered Geeky Pat up and we went and we checked it out. And it was just okay. I'm not going to rip it as hard as a lot of critics are. I mean, a lot of people are saying one of the worst movies of the year and all kinds of stuff. It's not that bad, really, when you break it down. It's pretty boring overall. The movie does have some really good action going for it, and it's really the action that saves this film from being just an utter total mess. Of course, the general synopsis of this film, spoiler-free for all of you, is Michael Fassbender's character is related to a guy who, one of his ancestors from way back in the 1400s, who had this device that he hid, and this government agency now is trying to find this device. So they have this machine where if they tap it into Michael Fassbender, they can view the memories of his ancestors in the past to try to find this device that they want. Very convoluted. The device thing, which they call the apple in this movie, is beyond stupid. Just really makes no sense, and it really was a dumb plot point. Some good performances in this. Michael Fassbender's great as he always is. Jeremy Irons is good in it. Marianne Cotillard is good in it. So some good performances, but overall it just can't really save the movie. In the end, out of my 5-star scale, I gave Assassin's Creed 2 out of 5. It's okay for me. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. It's just kind of there. So that would fall under the number 2 points for me, which, like I said, is just okay. So 2 out of 5 for Assassin's Creed. I'm going to move on now to another movie I saw, which is Why Him? This is a big comedy movie that came out with James Franco and Bryan Cranston. I was really intrigued to see this movie from the first trailer. Then I saw the Red Band trailer, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, I got to see this movie. And this movie was freaking hilarious. I absolutely love this movie. This is one of the funnest experiences I've had at a theater in a while. Now, a couple of weeks ago I reviewed Office Christmas Party, and I was really hoping Office Christmas Party was just going to be that, deep down inside belly gut laughs that really took it where we wanted, because that's how you enjoy comedies, right? I've always said I judge comedies based on how much I laugh. And although Office Christmas Party had a couple chuckles, overall it wasn't that funny of a movie, so I only gave it 3 out of 5. Why Him is the kind of comedy I was looking for in Office Christmas Party. This movie was giving me some deep, good laughs, and really consistently throughout the entire film from start to finish. The movie never really slows down. The storyline is very, very basic in this movie. Bryan Cranston's daughter lives in California. She can't make it for Christmas. She ends up inviting her parents and her brother out to come visit and meet her boyfriend, who is James Franco. James Franco turns out to be this billionaire. He creates apps for, mobile iOSs and all that kind of stuff. And he's this big tech guy. And he's really awkward. And he cusses a lot. And he's got a lot of tattoos. And he's just a really weird dude. And Bryan Cranston hates him. And the daughter is kind of stuck in the middle trying to get her dad to open up and appreciate James Franco's character for who he is. And he's very stubborn. And James Franco's trying to win him over. And it's just really good at heart. I mean, I kept waiting for all these really big twists and the evil corporation to come in and all this kind of stuff that never really happens. It doesn't take you to where you kind of expect a comedy like this to go. Like I said, nothing super crazy from a story aspect, but I don't care. When it comes to comedies, I just don't care. Just make me laugh. That is your job. And Why Him made me laugh my ass off, and I can't wait to buy this on Blu-ray. I hope they release like an unrated cut. I can't wait to watch this again. I really, really enjoyed Why Him. So out of 5 stars, I give this 4 out of 5. Really, really solid. If you love comedies, if you like good rated R comedies, definitely check out Why Him. And my third and final movie to review here is Underworld Blood Wars. This is the newest release that just came out this weekend. This is the 5th movie overall in the Underworld franchise. And pretty much a lot of people were just writing this thing off from the very beginning. As soon as this movie was announced, people were saying, "Oh, I don't want another Underworld." I don't get it. I love Underworld. I've always loved this franchise, and you know, lucky for me, I have some friends that really like it too, and that's why we were able to go to the movies this past Friday night and see it. But you know, this has always been a really cool little tale about vampires versus werewolves, or lycans, as the Underworld, you know, terminology likes to call them. And Kate Beckinsale in the role of Selene, the death dealer, is incredible, man. I love Kate Beckinsale in this role. Plus, she's one of the hottest characters ever to be on film. It's just good stuff. It's good action. It's good sci-fi horror, you know. Once again, I don't expect anything super crazy from this franchise. I wasn't going into this thinking they were going to wow me with some new, you know, stuff. All I wanted to see was some good old-fashioned vampire versus lycan fighting, and that's what I got out of this. I'm a huge fan of the original film. It's still the best by far. Second movie was good as well. The third movie, remember, was a prequel where they kind of Rise of the Lycans. They went back and kind of told the pre-story. Number 4, Kate Beckinsale came back. I really liked number 4. A lot of people hated that one for whatever reason, but I thought it was a really good movie. And then this one here, which of course is just getting killed on Rotten Tomatoes from critics, and fans are kind of 50-50 on it. I don't get it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. Like I said, this is one of those movies that if somebody's going to ask me, "Hey, was it good? Did you enjoy it?" This is my response. Did you like the other 4 movies? If you like the other 4 movies in this franchise, you will like this one. If the other 4 didn't really do it for you, then this one's probably not going to do it for you. This movie doesn't do anything new to bring new fans into the franchise. This is just a continuation and a love letter for the people that love the other 4 to come back and go on another journey with Selene. And that's what we did. So, in the end, I gave this one 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was good. Nothing more, nothing less. It was good. It was right there in the middle. If I had to rank the Underworld films, this probably would be my least favorite out of the 5. But that's not to rip on this film. I still walked out saying, I enjoyed that. There's definitely a lot to pick apart at it. We definitely, I know me and Geeky Pat, we had some laughs at some of the way some of the things go on in this movie. But that's just what you do with these things. In a couple weeks, we're going to go see Resident Evil, the final chapter. I hated the last 2 Resident Evil movies. But you know what? I'm going to be there opening night, probably laughing along at how shitty the 6th and final one is. But that's the fun of it. We go to these things, we just want to try to have some fun. And I had some fun in Underworld Blood Wars. So 3 out of 5 for me on that one. So 3 big movies coming at you. And there's the reviews. We're all over the board. We got a 2, a 3, and a 4 on the 5-star scale. Assassin's Creed 2 out of 4. I'm sorry, 2 out of 5 for Assassin's Creed. Underworld Blood Wars 3 out of 5. And Why Him 4 out of 5. So there's your breakdown on the latest going on at the box office there. All right, so now that we got the movie reviews out the way, we'll shift on over into gear and start talking about entertainment news. Here's what's going down, the latest and greatest over the past couple weeks. If you are a fan of the movie Bad Moms, get excited because Bad Moms 2 is coming. A Bad Moms Christmas is coming to theaters on November of 2017. So they're going to be fast-tracking this thing. Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell, Kathryn Hahn, all returning for the sequel. Excuse me. I'm going to have to get some water here. I don't know what happened all of a sudden. So yeah, they're returning. You know, I previously reported that they were going to do a spinoff called Bad Dads. No word yet on what's happening with Bad Dads at this point, because they're moving forward real quick on Bad Moms. So, take that for what it is. We had a brand new trailer drop for Alien Covenant, and we got a green band and a red band trailer for you there, so definitely check out that. This, of course, is the sequel to Prometheus, but the prequel to the original Alien movie, so kind of falls right in the middle there. But this one is definitely leaning more towards on the alien side. That's why the title to this film is Alien Covenant. I really enjoyed this trailer. I thought it was really, really cool, especially the red band one. Looks like we're getting back to those horror roots, and I'm glad Ridley Scott is taking it back to basics here. So check out the trailer for Alien Covenant. A&E was getting ready to debut a documentary series based on the KKK, but a lot of people have been protesting this thing, and there's been a lot of ethical violations filed against it, and A&E has just decided to go ahead and cancel the documentary series, so they will not be moving forward with that. For all of you that love Fuller House over on Netflix, we'll get excited that Fuller House Season 3 is coming in 2017. So, good to see, man. Good for them that they're just killing it over there on Netflix. I am so sorry. I couldn't get through Season 1 of the show. I'm not saying that it was horrible. It just, you know, it's very kiddie. It's not something I would spend a lot of time kind of getting through. On a side note, just made me think of something. Thinking of Netflix, something I did kind of binge over the past couple weeks. A couple different things. Number one, I binged through Westworld over on HBO, which was incredible. So shout out to Westworld. Awesome show. Check it out if you got HBO. And number two, speaking of Netflix, just ended up binging through Black Mirror. Really, really cool show over on Netflix. So if you're looking for something very unique, an anthology series that every episode is something different. There's no running connection from episode to episode. The one thing I hear everybody compare this show to is Twilight Zone. I keep trying to tell my boy Lynx to watch Black Mirror because he's a big Twilight Zone fan. He'll love Black Mirror. This is a really cool show. It's only 3 seasons. First 2 seasons are only 3 episodes apiece, and the third season is 6 episodes. So it was really easy to binge through in a couple of days. Really enjoyed it. So check out Black Mirror over on Netflix. And some really sad news, man. We were faced with a lot of heartache at the end of last year. On Christmas Day, singer-songwriter George Michael died at the age of 53. And it was kind of eerie. You know, one of the biggest Christmas songs is George Michael, This Christmas, This Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you took it away. One of the biggest played songs every Christmas. George Michael, of course, a massive, massive pop star from Wham, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, Careless Whisper. And then, of course, going solo and, doing Faith and One More Try, Monkey, I Want Your Sex, father figure, to, Freedom, all, the songs go on and on and on. I mean, the dude was just such a massive, massive pop star. Been out of the limelight for the last couple of years, and then boom, he's just gone at the age of 53, and nobody really knows why. Just really sad, especially to die on Christmas. Definitely, it's been a rough year for musicians. We lost Prince earlier this year, David Bowie, and then now George Michael. I mean, for me, growing up, it was Prince and Michael Jackson and George Michael. It was all these guys that were heavy influencers, and they're all gone now. I mean, it's super, super eerie. But yeah, George Michael passing away at the age of 53. And unfortunately, that wouldn't be the last death that we're going to discuss here, because the very next day, we lost Princess Leia. Carrie Fisher passed away. And it was just weird, man, because, you know, a couple of days earlier, they announced that she had had a heart attack. And it was a big deal. She was in pretty bad shape, and then she got into stable condition, and her family said she was doing good, and she got sent home, and it was looking like, all right, you know, we got out of the clear on this one. Everything's going to be so much better now. Stable condition, right? That's great. And then a couple days go by, and she passes. It was just really, really weird, and kind of just felt like, what happened? Wasn't she okay like yesterday? Another young death at the age of 60. Kind of makes you check your mortality, you know. Of course, she's done a lot in her career, but she'll always be Princess Leia to me. You know, Star Wars is something I grew up on. It was cool to see her in Force Awakens. Glad to hear that she's already filmed all her parts for Episode 8, so we'll get to see her again here at the end of the year when the new Star Wars comes out. But definitely Lucasfilm's got to try to figure something out for Episode 9, because I heard that, you know, they had something pretty big planned for her in Episode 9. And now, of course, they're faced with the same task that the Fast and Furious franchise was faced with when Paul Walker passed. So, very sad. Actress, author, Star Wars Rebel Princess, Carrie Fisher, dead at the age of 60. So, our thoughts and prayers go out, of course, to family, friends, everybody there. And then to just kind of top it all off in a very weird way, the very next day, her mom passed away. And it was one of those things that you're like, no, there's no way. Her mother was Debbie Reynolds, star of Singing in the Rain, 84 years old, 24 hours later, passes away. I guess you could say from a broken heart, right? I mean, how else do you explain it? A mother losing her daughter and then passes herself 24 hours later. It's pretty spooky, pretty eerie, but also shows you really the true power of love when it comes down to it. So, Debbie Reynolds, Carrie Fisher, George Michael, all leaving us at the end of 2016 there, to just put a big exclamation point at the end of a shitty year. So once again, just a quick moment of silence for Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher and George Michael. Okay. So I wanted to give a second to just separate that time. You know, it's always hard on the show to dive into death and then try to get back to just entertainment news, because everything else that we're talking about seems so irrelevant after you talk about death. So a moment of silence is definitely nice to kind of give us that little space. And then we can kind of refocus and move on here with the show. I'm going to take another drink of water here real quick. So, we got some mid-season premiere promos for The Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl that you can check out right now. We have the first official full trailer for Tom Hardy's new show, Taboo, That's coming to FX, so definitely check that out. See if it's something you might be interested in there. They were doing an interview with Michael Fassbender about Assassin's Creed, and somebody asked him, well, what's up with you and Magneto? And he says, I'm not even sure if I'm still Magneto at this point, which kind of goes along with things we've been hearing, that nobody from the X-Men franchise knows what's going on next. They don't know if they're still contracted. They don't know if they're coming back. They just don't know, and this proves it with Michael Fassbender saying, I don't know. Not that he doesn't want to come back, but he doesn't even know at this point if he's still Magneto or not. Rupert Sanders, who's the director of the new Ghost in the Shell movie with Scarlett Johansson, says that his Ghost in the Shell will not be the, quote, shit Hollywood version. So, really interesting there from Rupert to come out and say that kind of flat out. I like it though. It's ballsy, and he's saying, you know what? Like, a lot of people think I'm just whitewashing this thing and I'm going to make this crappy little version, and he's not. So I'm glad to see that. Over in our Everything Wrong With segment, we have Everything Wrong With Deadpool in 16 minutes or less that you can check out. We have the Year in Movies 2016 Supercut. I love this thing. They put it out every year. It's a really good just montage of all the really cool movies of 2016 put together. Rumors are circling that we might see Superman in the Shazam movie, or maybe we'll just see Black Adam in Man of Steel 2 if they start moving forward with that quick enough. And a pretty cool Instagram photo that went up a couple days after Christmas. It was a picture of The Rock chilling with Henry Cavill, Superman himself, just chilling, having a drink together. But the hashtags to the picture were very much like DC Worlds Collide, today we drink as friends, but soon we fight as bitter enemies, something along those lines. And they're definitely teasing that they're having a meeting about the future of their DC universes. So I would love either way. I would love to see The Rock make his debut as Black Adam in a Man of Steel sequel. I would love to see Henry Cavill pop up as Superman in the Shazam movie. Who knows what they're going to do? But I'm just glad to see them get together and we can start to, get the wheels moving here, so to speak, on on what we're doing, because The Rock announced that he was Black Adam like 3 years ago, and we still don't have anything. So I was really hoping Black Adam was going to be in the Justice League movie, and maybe he still will be, and it's a big secret that we don't know about, so we'll have to wait and see. Just to confirm, I did mention it back when we talked about Carrie Fisher, but it was confirmed that Carrie Fisher had finished filming on Star Wars Episode 8, so everything that she was doing there was confirmed finished. But like I said, they don't know what they're going to do about Episode 9 at this point. An article started floating around saying that there was going to be a Deadpool cameo in Logan. That, of course, has been debunked. There will not be a cameo in Logan. Everybody has confirmed this, from the director James Mangold to Ryan Reynolds to Hugh Jackman. It's just not. The Logan movie doesn't have the tone for Deadpool. Now, they are trying to work on some stuff to maybe do something together down the road, but it's not going to be in the Logan movie, so go ahead and get that out your head. It looks like Livewire and Metallo are going to be returning to Supergirl later in the year. And guess what? Whether you want it or you don't, Expendables 4 is on the way. Yes, it's been confirmed that Expendables 4 is coming, and that this is also supposedly going to be the last one. They have confirmed that this is going to be the final chapter. Sylvester Stallone and the gang is coming back. They're going to do one more for the road. You know what? This series, I love number 2. Number 2 is my favorite. I like the original. 3 kind of lost me a bit. They went PG-13. There's some good stuff about it, like Wesley Snipes and things, but overall, they kind of went the wrong direction. I hope for number 4, especially if it's going to be their last one, they get a really good cast together and they truly go balls to the wall on this one. So, we'll see. But Expendables 4 is coming. They're supposed to start filming here around the middle of this year. Kathleen Kennedy, who runs Lucasfilm, says that we may see more of Saul Guerrero in future projects. Of course, that's the character that Forrest Whitaker played in Rogue One. Hulu has just signed a big deal with Disney, and they're going to be bringing over 50 Disney films to Hulu here shortly. It looks like the deal is for Hulu to get their catalog releases, like everything older than, I think, 5 years. It might be a little bit older than that too, but I believe it's 5 years and older will go to Hulu. Everything newer from Disney is going to go to Netflix. So there's kind of this split deal going on. But hey, Hulu to get the whole big back catalog is pretty damn awesome. So congratulations to them. Hulu really stepping up their game, and I think you're going to see some great stuff from them in a couple months here, getting into 2017. Star Wars Episode 8 tops the survey of the most anticipated films of 2017. So that's pretty awesome. No shocker there. Ryan Gosling is going to be reteaming with his La La Land director to make a Neil Armstrong biopic film. So that's pretty interesting, but a great pairing here. Obviously, they work really well together, and if you saw the Golden Globes tonight, they're a winning combination, to say the least, and we'll get into that later, but congratulations there. Ryan Gosling, La La Land director, to make a Neil Armstrong biopic film. Rogue One is pushed 2016 to break a yearly box office record, so we already knew we were having a massive year, and they definitely got pushed past that mark with Rogue One. Back in our Everything Wrong With category, we got Everything Wrong With Die Hard 2 in 19 minutes or less. Kevin Costner says that he has plans for an epic 10-hour Western saga. No thanks. No thanks, Kevin Costner. So when I said that Deadpool, they had some stuff in the works that they were trying to do, he is not making a cameo in Logan, but Ryan Reynolds says that they are trying very hard to put together a Deadpool Wolverine team-up movie together. He says Logan was not the proper vehicle to put them together, and they're not looking to just have Hugh Jackman do a quick cameo in Deadpool 2. They want to do a full-on movie with the two of them together. As much as, Hugh Jackman said he wants to retire, he doesn't want to be Wolverine anymore, he heard this and he said, it's a possibility, He said the timing might not be right, but it's a possibility and he's not going to rule it out. So that gives me lots of hope, because the fans are going to want this thing, man. And if Ryan Reynolds pushes it, I hope to God we get this Deadpool Wolverine movie rated R, just the two of them kicking ass together. That would be one of the greatest movies of all time. Gets me so excited. So I'm glad to hear that Hugh Jackman's not just shutting it down. So hells to the yeah. Congratulations to Scarlett Johansson, who was named Forbes magazine's 2016 top grossing actor. Wow, congratulations, man. That's awesome for Scarlett Johansson. Lindsay Lohan says that she's been trying so hard to do a Mean Girls 2. She even wrote her own script for it. So, will we ever get it? I don't know. But I'm sure she's clamoring to do a Mean Girls 2 because she needs some money, I'm guessing, at this point. Rogue One is now the second biggest movie domestically of 2016, behind Finding Dory, and most likely it'll pass that here in the next week or two. You can now watch the season 6 premiere of Homeland. It's available to watch on the Showtime app if you want to watch it early. Matthew McConaughey confirmed that he was in negotiations to play Ego the Living Planet, the role that Kurt Russell is playing in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but that he turned it down to film The Dark Tower. He said that he just felt like The Dark Tower was a really good script and something he can really wrap his head around, and he really wanted to do that more than a sequel to another movie. So, pretty interesting to think that Matthew McConaughey could have been Star-Lord's dad. But I always love hearing about what-if kind of casting stuff. That's pretty cool. Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds, in a weird kind of thing of their passing together, HBO had filmed a documentary about them, actually. And it was not going to come out for a while, but since they both ended up passing, HBO moved it up real quick and it actually debuted yesterday on January 7th, so it should be available to watch on HBO on demand and everything. So check out the documentary. I hear some really good things about it. God, excuse me. I haven't coughed all day, and then I started doing the show, and my throat dries up. Let's see here. Supposedly, NBC is working on a Will and Grace revival, because, you know, that's the big hot thing to do right now is bring back old shows. So, they're working on it. Supposedly, everybody's down. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Of course, we have everything coming to Hulu this month. It looks like Dirty Grandpa, Annie Hall, new season of The Path, and a bunch more are coming to Hulu. And some pretty cool stuff. Marvel did confirm that Doctor Strange is going to be in Thor Ragnarok. Yes, the third Thor movie is coming out in November of this year, and Marvel has confirmed. Now, we kind of suspected it. Spoiler alert, you know, from the after credit scene in Doctor Strange, that he would maybe have something to do with Thor Ragnarok, but now it has been confirmed, and according to the press release from Marvel, it almost makes it sound like he's got a decent sized role in this movie. So we'll have to wait and see how big the role is, but it makes it sound like Doctor Strange is going to be in there quite a bit. So that makes me excited, because I saw Doctor Strange 3 times. It was definitely one of my favorite films of the year, so that was I'm glad to see him headed to Thor Ragnarok. Ben Affleck says that directing the solo Batman movie is not a set thing for him, and he says they're still working on the script, and he wants it to be perfect. And he says if it's not, he's not going to make the movie. So it's going to be very interesting to see, because it puts him in a weird spot, because he's the actor playing Batman, and he has to play Batman regardless, because he's contracted to do so. Now, if you've gone on record as saying you're supposed to direct the movie, and then you end up not directing it because you say the script's not good enough, but all of a sudden the movie starts getting made with another director, I'm going to know right off the bat that the script's not good enough, because he would be doing it if it was. He's writing the script himself. So I hope that everything's going good with this. I hope that this is just Ben trying to play low key to the press, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm hearing great things still about Justice League, but I don't know why the hell he's having such a hard time with this Batman solo movie. So we'll keep you posted as always with it, and go from there. Going back to Deadpool, it was announced as everything was wrapping up in 2016 that Deadpool was the most illegally downloaded pirated movie of 2016. Good job, Deadpool. I'm sure that did you very proud. We have the extended trailer for 50 Shades Darker, which you can check out. The 2016 box office hit a record $11.4 billion. Ooh, that's a lot of money, man. A lot of money. Over in the Honest Trailer department, we have Honest Trailers for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. We have Everything Wrong with Underworld Rise of the Lycans. Blade Runner 2049 is set to feature a replicant from the original film, but who will that be? We don't know. Season 3 of Man in the High Castle has been greenlit by Amazon. Forrest Whitaker returns to his Saw Gerrera role in Star Wars, and it will be on the animated series Star Wars Rebels. And if you see the new trailer for the new season, Forrest Whitaker debuts on Ghost of Geonosis, Parts 1 and Part 2, coming to Star Wars Rebels. Sylvester Stallone says that they're going to be doing something different for the upcoming Expendables 4. What will that be? I don't know, but he says. James Mangold says that his Logan movie is a grown-up movie and not for everyone. I like the sounds of that, though, man. Give me a grown-up superhero movie, dude. I mean, I'm hearing people say Oscars for Hugh Jackman for this. You know how awesome that would be to see Hugh Jackman nominated for an Oscar for playing Wolverine? That'd be pretty tight. Rumor has it that the solo Han Solo movie, the Star Wars spin-off film Han Solo, is probably going to be pushed back to December of 2018. The movie is scheduled right now to come out in May of 2018, but, you know, everything Star Wars before that, from The Force Awakens to Rogue One to Episode 8, have all been moved from May to December, and now it looks like Star Wars is very happy in their month of December, making a lot of money, so they might just keep all their films coming out in December. So once again, this isn't confirmed. It is still listed in May, but don't be surprised when you see it announced that it is coming in December. Let's see here. What else we got? I'm pretty sad about this. The new Celebrity Apprentice started last week with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the ratings were nowhere near what the Celebrity Apprentice did with Donald Trump. That kind of bums me out, man, because it's Arnold, dude. You would think the ratings would be pretty good with Arnold over Donald Trump. It's pretty much the same show, just with Arnold instead of Donald Trump. But I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was good to see the governor come out from the California. He said, it's a Celebrity Apprentice, and everybody was wondering what my catchphrase was going to be. So at the end of the show, I say, "You're terminated." Just like I told everybody it was going to be, "You're terminated." And then get to the chopper. You need to go get to the chopper. And then in the second episode, I said, "Hasta la vista, baby." But in the first episode, I eliminated him. I said, "You're terminated." And I said, "Get to the chopper." So, you know, I thought it was hilarious. You know, I was hoping his firing catchphrase was going to be, "You're terminated." It is. The very first episode, after he said, "You're terminated," he said, "Get to the chopper." And the eliminated person did actually go to a chopper and got flown out of the show. But then I was sad because in the second episode, he didn't say "Get to the chopper," but he said, "Hasta la vista, baby." So, but we'll see if the ratings rise. Some people are speculating that the show isn't doing very good in the ratings because people associate the show with Donald Trump, so they're not watching to, like, you know, think that they're getting at him, but all they're doing is hurting Arnold Schwarzenegger at this point. So give the show a chance. It's pretty cool. HBO is going to be coming out with a new documentary series called Beware of the Slender Man. The Slender Man is a new mythological kind of being that's supposed to be like this tall, bald guy with long arms and no face, and he makes kids do things they're not supposed to do. There was these two girls. It's an urban legend thing. These two girls killed this other girl that they go to school with, and they blamed it on the Slender Man. They're also going to be making a horror movie based on this character, but this HBO series called Beware of the Slender Man is going to be an HBO true crime documentary series coming here very soon. Bates Motel is coming back for one more season. It's going to open for its 5th and final season next month. So I'm going to say goodbye to Bates Motel. Robert Liefeld, who of course created the Deadpool character, he's got another comic called Extreme Universe, and the rights have just been bought up to that, and they're going to be doing a cinematic universe based on his Extreme Universe comic. So be curious to see what Friggins thinks about this one. He's very much in the comics. I don't know anything about Extreme Universe, so you know, I know they're looking at titles like Brigade, Battlestone, Bloodstrike, that they're going to be making the cinematic universe of all these characters. If Robert Liefeld gave me Deadpool, I'm anxious to see anything else he wants to give me, so bring it on. Woody Harrelson is supposedly rumored to maybe be in the Han Solo Star Wars movie, and that he might be playing Han Solo's mentor role. We'll see. It's just a rumor at this point. Sylvester Stallone is set to direct and star in a new movie called Tough as They Come, which is based on a true story which is also based on a book about a character who was in the war, became a quadruple amputee, and Adam Driver is going to play that character. Sylvester Stallone's going to play his dad. Sounds really, really cool. The movie's called Tough as They Come. The book is called Tough as They Come. Sylvester Stallone going to direct and star with Adam Driver in that. The story of Travis Mills, a United States Army Staff Sergeant who survived the loss of all 4 of his limbs. Very, very sad. Ryan Reynolds saw a cut of Logan, and he says that he thinks Logan could be the first superhero film nominated for a Best Picture Oscar. That's pretty awesome. Even though I could have sworn The Dark Knight was nominated, right? I think it was. Let's see here. We have the mid-season trailer for Season 3 of Star Wars Rebels that you can check out. Mass Effect Andromeda is set to be released in March. Look for that if you're interested in that game. This was funny. Michael Keaton says that he turned down Batman Forever because the script sucked. He said he didn't know what the hell Joe Schumacher was making or what he was trying to do, and he wanted no piece of it, and he bounced. And of course, that's when they got Val Kilmer to come and take over the role in the 3rd Batman movie. But it's kind of funny after all these years to hear Michael Keaton say, I turned it down because it sucked. So, I love it. Michael Keaton never holding back. Archer is going to be moving to the FXX network for season 8 and beyond. So that's cool. I think it fits in over there with that. We have the 2017 Writers Guild Awards. You can check out all the nominations there for that. We have a brand new TV spot for Beauty and the Beast movie starring Emma Watson. Sylvain White is the director that's signed on to make the Slender Man movie. We just talked about the Slender Man HBO documentary, but he's going to be making the actual horror film called Slender Man. Rachel McAdams and Jason Bateman are going to be teaming up for a new movie called Game Night, which is a new comedy that's going to be about a couple's game night that takes a murderous twist. I love Rachel McAdams. I love Jason Bateman. This sounds good to me. Let's do it. Netflix has acquired rights to a new JonBenet Ramsey documentary. Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren are joining forces for a new action thriller called Black Water. I'm so excited about this. I told you big things are happening for Hulu this year. Hulu and CBS have just striked a deal to add a live stream network to Hulu. Hulu, I don't have much details about this, but in the next couple months they're supposed to be launching this new live deal where you can actually stream live TV through their app. And CBS is the one network that is always missing from Hulu. Hulu does NBC, ABC, Fox. They used to do the CW, but now they just lost that recently. But CBS has been missing because CBS has their own CBS All Access app that they want you to sign up for. Well, they finally have made an agreement with Hulu. I don't know what all comes with this agreement. I don't know if this is going to make all their shows available for streaming on Hulu or if it's just the live TV aspect or what, but I'm so happy to see CBS doing a deal with Hulu because I love CBS. I watch a lot of their shows and I hate that they're not available on Hulu, so I'm glad to see them partnering up and doing something cool here. James Gunn says that he has an awesome idea for a Moon Knight movie and that he's told Marvel about it. He says he can't make it. He's too busy, but he's relayed the information to Marvel to do what they want with it. Moon Knight is a really cool character, and I'd love to see a movie come out maybe in their next phase about him. So we'll see, and I'm glad that it comes from James Gunn, so I bet it is a pretty cool idea. The Boy Meets World spinoff Girl Meets World has been canceled by the Disney Channel after 3 seasons. Womp, womp, womp. I know a lot of people are actually pretty sad about that. I don't mean to make fun. So, let's see here. What else we got? Sorry, bear with me. Oh, we got the brand new trailer for Rings. Yes, the sequel to Ring. The Ring. It's going to star Vincent D'Onofrio, Johnny Galecki's in it, Laura Wiggins. This movie was supposed to come out back in October. It got delayed. It got pushed back to February. Here's the new trailer. Check it out. We have everything wrong with Underworld Awakening in 15 minutes or less. We also got the announcement that Chucky is returning. Yes, the 7th film in the Chucky franchise, Cult of Chucky, is going to be coming out later this year. We got the new teaser announcement trailer for that you can check out. We got the second trailer for Cars 3 that you can check out. We got the season 2 trailer for Voltron Legendary Defender over on Netflix that you can check out. Let's see. Now, the next X-Men film is probably going to be New Mutants. This is something they've been working on for a while, and it looks like James McAvoy will indeed appear as Charles Xavier in New Mutants. Anna Taylor-Joy, who is supposed to also be in New Mutants, but she can't confirm or deny her involvement. They were interviewing her for the new horror movie Split, which also seems to star James McAvoy. And they asked her about the new X-Men movie, and she said, yeah, I'm looking really forward to it. You know, we're talking about things. It looks really interesting. And they said, oh, are you looking forward to reuniting with your Split co-star, James McAvoy? And she said, oh, yeah, he's already in it, and it's going to be awesome. I'm going to team up with him. You know, we'll see if it all works out. So a lot of people are suggesting that, you know, she's letting it slip that, yes, he's already confirmed. But then there's also a side of other people that say maybe she's just confused and she doesn't know if he's coming back or not, and that, you know, she might just be assuming that he is because he's involved in the X-Men franchise. So who knows? I guess at this point, nothing is confirmed, but we're one step closer to possibly knowing that James McAvoy is supposed to be involved in this film. Remember the show Charmed about the three witches used to be on CW back in the day? Well, CW's bringing it back again, but it's actually going to be a reboot, and it's going to take place in the 70s. It's going to have a little retro twist. It's not connected to the original show. It's not a prequel. They're saying they're not expecting any of the original stars to come back. They just want to do a new version of it in the 70s. So there you go. Charmed is coming back in a new reboot, set in 1976. The official synopsis has been revealed for Thor Ragnarok. So we finally have an idea of what the story is about. So check this out. It says, in Marvel Studios' Thor Ragnarok, Thor is imprisoned on the other side of the universe without his mighty hammer and finds himself in a race against time to get back to Asgard to stop Ragnarok, the destruction of his homeworld and the end of Asgardian civilization at the hands of an all-powerful new threat, the ruthless Hela. But first, he must survive a deadly gladiatorial contest that pits him against his former ally and fellow Avenger, the Incredible Hulk. Ooh, baby. So, pretty cool synopsis there. Actually saying that he's going against the Hulk. I know originally everybody was talking about it's going to be like this buddy movie. They're going to be traveling through the universe together. Maybe eventually they will. But it sounds like they're against each other when they first meet up. So that's going to be pretty interesting there. No mention of Doctor Strange in that synopsis, but we do know that he is confirmed. Trevante Rhodes, who can be seen in the big award-winning movie Moonlight, has just been cast in the new Predator film, so that's cool. Also, speaking of casting, Sterling K. Brown from, of course, This Is Us, one of the greatest shows on television right now, and People vs. O.J. Simpson. He has just joined the cast of Marvel's Black Panther, so that's an awesome addition there. I love Sterling K. Brown. He's great. We also have the synopsis for Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man Tell Tales, so check that out if you're interested. We have a new teaser for the TV show Powerless, which of course is that show that's a comedic take set in the DC universe, which I think looks awesome. I'm looking forward to that. We have the new trailer for All Nighter, starring J.K. Simmons. William Dafoe has just joined the cast of Kenneth Branagh's Murder on the Orient Express. Armie Hammer has joined the voice cast of Cars 3 as a new racer born with a silver spoon in his mouth. We have the Season 3 teaser trailer for Better Call Saul. There is a new movie being put together called Triple Frontier, and they're looking at Tom Hardy and Channing Tatum to set up for the cast there. That's the two guys that want to lead this thing. So, hey, that sounds pretty cool. Adam Driver says that Episode 8 of Star Wars will explore Kylo Ren's humanity and terrorism. Cher is set to star in the Lifetime Network's Flint Water Crisis movie. Pitch Perfect 3 has begun filming, so that is pretty cool. Donald Trump slams Arnold Schwarzenegger for the drop in the Apprentice ratings. That sucks, man. Don't hit up Arnold, man. It's not cool. It's not cool, Mr. Trump. Leave me alone. We have the new trailer for Take the 10, which is a new Andy Samberg Netflix movie that's coming. We got the Archer Season 8 promo that reveals the show's new noir setting that they're going to be doing in the next setting. Check out that Archer promo. We have the trailer for Frontier that's also coming to Netflix, starring Jason Momoa. Ralph Fiennes and Hugh Laurie will join Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly in Holmes and Watson. Going back to the Predator movie, they've also signed Keegan-Michael Key to join Shane Black's Predator reboot. I like it, man. Love Key. So that's a great addition there. Marvel has confirmed that Crossbones is dead in the MCU, in case you were wondering. The Thor mockumentary that went out with Captain America Civil War is actually getting a sequel. They're going to be doing the second part that will be available on the Doctor Strange Blu-ray. Injustice 2, the video game, is coming on May 16th, so they finally got a release date for that video game there. Morton Tidom, I know I'm probably pronouncing his last name wrong, I'm sorry. He's set to direct Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan series over for Amazon that they're going to be doing. We have a new promo trailer for Legion over on the FX network. Kristen Dunst and George Clooney are going to come together for a dark AMC comedy. I don't know if they're just producing or if she's going to star in it, but they're putting something together there. We have some teasers for Disney XD's upcoming Spider-Man and Big Hero 6 animated series. The long-running soap opera Days of Our Lives might be coming to an end soon. That's interesting. Makes me think of my mom. Rest in peace. She loved Days of Our Lives. The Doctor Strange Blu-ray is also going to be including a sneak peek at Marvel's upcoming Phase 3 films. So I like that. That's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. CBS has ordered additional episodes of their freshman sitcoms Kevin Can Wait, Man with a Plan, and The Great Indoors. Oh yeah, give me some more Kevin Can Wait episodes, baby. I'm ready. And I'm serious about that. I love Kevin Can Wait. Kevin James is the man. James McAvoy says that he would love to return for more X-Men movies. He says he loves playing Professor X and he's totally down to return, which makes me very happy. Martin Scorsese says he has pulled the plug on his Frank Sinatra biopic film. It's been confirmed that the 7th Chucky film we just talked about will include several characters from across the previous 6 films. So that's pretty interesting there. The full season and all the episodes of the Golden Girls is coming to Hulu. I told you Hulu stepping the game up, man. Golden Girls, baby. We have some information on the new Drew Barrymore Netflix show, Santa Clarita Diet. It's not what you think. I won't spoil it, but read that if you're interested in knowing more about it. Let's see here. Doctor Strange. We talked about the Blu-ray. We finally have confirmation. It's actually going to be hitting next month. Doctor Strange is coming home to digital HD on February 14th. And on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital and on-demand on February 28th. So, end of the month for Blu-ray, earlier 14th for digital. Victor Garber, who we all know and love from Legends of Tomorrow, he's set to play a celebrity chef over on Modern Family, so that's pretty cool. That would be pretty funny there. Joe Carnahan has finished the script for the Uncharted movie that's set to be directed by Sean Levy. So that's awesome. The script is done. He's turned it in, and it sounds like everybody's really happy with it. So that makes me super, super stoked. The CW has renewed all 4 DC shows, so Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, all renewed. Jane the Virgin, Supernatural, all renewed over at the CW. They have not made a decision yet on the 100, iZombie, or the originals, and all 3 of their new rookie shows are on the bubble as well. But hey, all I care about is the 4 DC shows, and we're all renewed. So thank you, CW. Speaking of another, CW is bringing back Constantine, and I got real excited about this, and then I realized it's not the Constantine show that I wanted. They're bringing back an animated Constantine show that's going to be on their Seed, the CW Seed app that they do, like they did with the Vixen character. Matt Ryan, who of course did Constantine in the live action show that came out a couple years ago on NBC, and then he made that cameo on Arrow last season. He's going to be coming back, and he is going to voice Constantine for the CW animated series. But hopefully that's the door in to seeing Constantine come back full time on the network, because I really enjoyed Constantine, and I would love to see Matt Ryan return and continue with that. Congratulations to Rogue One. This weekend it crossed the $900 million mark. So, congratulations, man. Making lots of money. Everybody's wondering, is the CW going to spin off Superman? They said at this point there are no discussions to do a Superman TV show. He was only going to be used for those 2 episodes in Supergirl. Says they don't even have any plans to bring him back on Supergirl right now. They loved what he did, but he was meant to be used as a one-off to help launch the season. And, it's a possibility to bring him back later, but at this point there's no discussions to make him, a straight-up Superman movie. Or TV show, with Tyler Hoechlin. The Music Meister is confirmed to be the villain for the Flash Supergirl musical crossover, so we'll see who ends up playing that. Speaking of the Flash, Gorilla Grodd is slated to return for the Flash for multiple episodes later this spring, so that's exciting. Also talking about returning, Black Flash. Yeah, Black Flash is set to return to the Flash, and on top of that, they're saying Black Flash will also appear on multiple CW Arrowverse shows, so he could be popping up all over the place, so look out for Black Flash. We posted a really cool new photo from the Justice League today that looks awesome. It shows the team all standing together, minus Superman. It's got Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Flash, and Aquaman all standing tall, like coming out the back of some kind of ship. It looks pretty awesome. Great to see the team all standing together. And let's get into the Golden Globes. That was earlier tonight. The Golden Globes is always kind of our first look into what's going to happen at the Oscars. We're going to find out some Oscar news here shortly. And let's take a look at the winners of tonight. So I'm not going to get into all the nominees and everything. It's going to take too long. But let's just celebrate the winners real quick from the Golden Globes earlier tonight. Aaron Taylor Johnson won for Best Supporting Actor in a Film for Nocturnal Animals. Did a great job in that. Congratulations to him for taking that one. Billy Bob Thornton wins the Golden Globe for Best Actor in a TV Drama for the show Goliath. Blackish star Tracy Ellis Ross wins Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series, Musical or Comedy. Love it. Love her in Blackish. Golden Globe winner for Best TV Series, Musical or Comedy goes to Atlanta. The People vs. O.J. Simpson, Sarah Paulson wins Best Actress in a Leading Role in a Series Limited. People vs. O.J. Simpson also wins for Best TV Series in a Limited Series or Motion Picture. The Night Manager's Hugh Laurie wins Best Performance by an Actor in a Series. City of Stars, the song from La La Land, wins Best Original Song from a Motion Picture. Also, La La Land won Best Original Score on top of Best Original Song as well. So, Best Supporting Actress in a Film goes to Viola Davis for Fences. Night Manager's Olivia Colman wins for Best Supporting Actress in a Limited Series. La La Land star Ryan Gosling wins for Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy Film. La La Land wins for Best Screenplay. Zootopia wins for Best Animated Motion Picture. Once again, The Night Manager wins, as the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a Limited Series or TV Movie goes to Tom Hiddleston for The Night Manager. Claire Foy wins Best Performance by an Actress in a TV Series or Drama for The Crown. The Crown also wins Best Television Series Drama. The Golden Globe Award for Best Director goes to Damien Chazelle for La La Land. Atlanta star Donald Glover wins the Golden Globe for Best Actor in a TV, Comedy, or Musical. Damien Chazelle, who is the director of La La Land, is also the youngest Best Director winner in Golden Globe history. He's only 31 years old. Whew, congratulations to him, because he just kicked ass with Whiplash, and now he did it again with La La Land. Speaking of La La Land, they continue to tear it up tonight. Emma Stone wins the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy. La La Land also won for Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. So, no shocker there. La La Land won a total of 7 Golden Globes, which is the most ever for any movie at the Golden Globes. So, as much as I laugh and I hate on La La Land because it looks like something I'd have no interest in, you gotta give it props for winning 7 Golden Globe Awards. Best Actor in a Drama Film goes to Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea. Congratulations to him for that. The award for Best Actress in a Drama Film goes to Isabelle Huppert for Ellie. And finally, the Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture Drama goes to Moonlight. So, there you go. Congratulations to Moonlight winning Best Picture Award. And that's your breakdown. You know, we of course have the article up for the full list of winners, which is everything I just read you. But if you want to read down the full list, I got the full article up there on our Facebook and our Twitter page as well. Like I said, La La Land, the big winner, breaking the Golden Globes record for most wins of a film with 7. And that's all the news, ladies and gentlemen. So, see, we got through pretty quick for being that we haven't done a show in about 3 weeks. It goes to show you, well, it hasn't been 3 weeks, maybe 2.5, that there really hasn't been much news going on in the past couple weeks with the holidays and everything. It was pretty easy to maintain there. So we're just hitting that hour mark. Let's talk about release dates. Out on DVD and Blu-ray this Tuesday is going to be The Accountant, Deepwater Horizon, Kevin Hart's What Now, and Max Steel. Definitely check out The Accountant and Deepwater Horizon. 2 excellent movies. I pre-ordered both of them on Amazon. They'll be at my house on Tuesday. I'm ready to watch these again. Awesome films. In theaters on Friday, we got Patriots Day, Live by Night, The Bye-Bye Man, Sleepless, The Comedian, and Monster Trucks. So lots of movies hitting on Friday. I think out of these, I want to see Patriots Day the most. So that might be what I'm reviewing on the next episode. We'll have to wait and see. Here's your weekend box office for this weekend. Coming in number 10 is Assassin's Creed with 3.8 mil. Number 9 is Fences with 4.7 million. Number 8 is Moana with 6.4 million. Number 7 is Why Him with 6.5 million. Number 6 is Passengers with 8.8 million. Number 5 is La La Land with 10 million. Number 4 is Underworld Blood Wars, making its debut with 13.1 mil. Number 3 is Sing with 19.5 million. Coming in number 2 with a massive and great debut, it's the new film Hidden Figures, bringing in 21.8 million. Lots of Oscar buzz around this film too. And coming in number 1 again for the 4th week in a row, it's Rogue One, a Star Wars story, bringing in another 21.97 million. Now, some articles are listing that Hidden Figures and Rogue One are pretty locked as a tie. Disney is reporting that Rogue One won. Other people are saying that Hidden Figures' estimate is a little low. So tomorrow the final numbers will come out, and there's a good chance Hidden Figures could actually beat Rogue One and be the number 1 film. But as of today, right now, it is sitting at number 2, Rogue One at number 1. So that is that. And that's your news, that's your release dates, that's everything coming at you. So I'm going to give some quick shout-outs, and then I'm going to play that track I told you about, so stick tight for that song. I definitely want you guys to hear. But real quick, definitely make sure you like us on Facebook at facebook.com/amiontheair. Follow us on Twitter at amiontheair. Follow me on Twitter at dxdonmega. Our official webpage is amiontheair.com. Go there, look at movie reviews, release dates, listen to the songs, listen to our show, look at the Am I Still on the Airs, look at movie reviews, look at trailers. Everything's there, amiontheair.com for all your needs. Of course, we're available to subscribe to on iTunes. If Apple's not your thing, you can subscribe to us on Google Play Music, on Stitcher, on Spreaker, on TuneIn. We're all over the interwebs there. Subscribe to us on Instagram. Follow our Instagram feed. Just search Am I on the Air. We're on YouTube, of course, as always, youtube.com/amiontheair as well. And, of course, our great affiliates at reddragonsradio.com. Follow on Twitter at Red Dragons Radio so you always know what's going down with this show and all the other great podcasts. We're working on some other projects this month. Of course, another new episode of Red Dragons Assemble is in the works. Looking to do a couple new Am I Still on the Airs this month as well. Looking to do our top 10 of 2016 countdown. Of course, counting down our top movies of the year. And of course, our most anticipated list of 2017 as well, to count down all our biggest, most looked forward to films of the new year. So lots to record, lots to get down coming up here soon. So keep an eye out on all of this. So that's going to do it for me here tonight. Like I said, sending you out tonight is an exclusive track here from my boy Skinny. It's also with the artist Truth Lueciano. These two guys put an EP together called Skinless Truth, and it's a really cool EP. And this is a song off of it, their latest single. They just dropped on YouTube. Brand new music video is out for it too. The song is called Page a Day. Very, very cool song, very deep song, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoy it. Shout outs to Truth Lueciano and Skinny. Thanks for the track. Thanks for the love here on Am I on the Air? And we're going to send you some love back. So everybody check out Page a Day. And after that, have a great week. And we'll catch you next time, y'all. Check out this track. Page a Day, Truth Lueciano and Skinny. Check it out.
Page a day takes the pain away. Yeah, a page a day takes the pain away. Oh, music is my only way that I can say what I need to say. So I write my life. Every song I make ain't no potion, right? Page a day, page
Well, the good, bad, and ugly is truthfully spoken on every page you turn. And a page a day is the way I earn my minimum wage. Dreaming as I lay awake with these thoughts of hate, times of pain, days and nights living in shame. And my every move testing my faith, trying to find a way just to maintain. This music is my life on display, like a vitamin I need one a day.
Freedom of speech, so I'm freely speaking my mind. When no one around to talk to, I've been in music and write. Find another way to rid my stress, do my best and pray I'm blessed. This pain inside these pages, I'm praying that they pay me checks. I got kids to feed, I got bills to pay. Like everybody, I got debt to pay from younger days. Got burned bridges like under construction fellas. Conducting adjustments, assumptions be nothing. I don't hear them, I just write. Page a day takes the pain away. Yeah. A page a day takes the pain away. Oh, music is my only way that I can say what I need to say. So I write my life. Every song I make ain't no potion, right? A page a day, page a day.
Me without the pages and pens is like a standoff of Mexicans. Everyone is dead in the end. My only friends, all the empty pages I fill in. Every emotion is written and dated with the penmanship showing all the anger and hatred. All my disappointments and achievements, thoughts of suicide lay in plain sight. My third eye's blind. I got an imagination like a song, bitch, but reality is really what I'm living in. A single father surviving the trenches, even when you throw your monkey wrenches in. No time to give up or cave in. I'm staying focused and relentless. A page a day is one step away from depression setting in. My mind's a weapon of perfection. If I took the time invested instead of me being selfish. A page a day takes the pain away. And this music is the only way I can say what I need to say.
Page a day takes the pain away. Yeah, a page a day takes the pain away. Oh, music is my only way that I can say what I need to say. So I write my life. Every song I make ain't no potion, like this, man. Page a day, page a day. I'm not a rapper, that's just trash. A lyricist, yes I am. Creative with the words that I speak, painting pictures for the world to see. Just close your eyes and dream, use your imagination. This music is my heart and that's my dedication. That's why I'm educated, so here's some education. Page a day for me eliminates the pain. Music my only outlet to say what I need to say. I've learned nobody really listen niggas spitting. I've learned it's more than metaphors, more bad giving. All the tracks I've been killing, don't know what you've been missing. I've been stuck stuck in this mission, hoping it makes a difference. I'm reminiscing, chilling, feeling like it ain't lit. Don't feel the mission, it's from my spirit, that's why I kill it. And I'm working, not every day go perfect. This day to day so worth it, just to be behind them curtains, so I write.
Page a day takes the pain away. Yeah, a page a day takes the pain away. Oh, music is my only way that I can say what I need to say. So I write my life. Every song I make ain't no potion like a page a day, a page a day.
It's your boy Truth Lueciano. Just want to say thank you so much for listening to the Skinless Truth EP. Definitely appreciate the support.
Yo, thank you for your support here. Skinny, checking out, signing out. True Dawn Entertainment. Skinny Folks Family Tree. Dirty Blind. Ah.
Bye, Daddy. Red Dragon! Where's Constantine?